Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing a what's next on Mauricio Lara, the former featherweight world champion, following a draw against a pretty much a nobody that took place in February. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So Lara, you know, I looked over his stuff, and he is not even ranked in any of the governing bodies at 130 pounds right now. So it's a damn shame, because in just over a year's time, really in a year, he has dropped off significantly. You know, last year he became the world champion, scored a huge win behind on the cards, knocking out Lee Wood, and then lost to Lee Wood, you know, failed to make weight, lost the title on the scales, and then lost to Wood by a decision. But to bounce back and make his debut at 130 and just to not look great and fight to a draw against a really a low-level opponent really, you know, makes you wonder how dedicated Mauricio Lara is right now. So, you know, I'm hoping he can weather the storm and get back into the mix, you know, because I really do believe he's a dangerous fighter when he's fully focused. But we'll see. And now the big question is, what's next for Mauricio Lara following that performance? So let's run through the top 10 here at 130 and see what are possible options. We start with WBO champion Emmanuel Navarrete. Not an option here. Navarrete's coming off of, you know, he's moving up to 135 next. He also fights with Top Rank, so I don't see this one being a possibility. Then you got Robson Conceição, the former three-time world title challenger. Not a great matchup for Lara, first off. And also he's a Top Rank guy where Lara is a DAZN guy. So not really, you know, an option in my opinion here. Plus, right now, where he's at, I don't think it'd be a good idea to go after Conceição anyways. Then you got Joe Cordina, the reigning undefeated IBF champion. Not likely. You know, Cordina is looking for bigger fights, and he also has a mandatory due, and I really don't think the IBF would approve of this fight right now. Not a bad matchup, I just don't think it's likely to happen next for Lara or Cordina. Then there's O'Shaquie Foster, the reigning WBC champion. Well, I love the matchup, but I doubt something like this would be possible, just simply because, you know, Lara is not ranked in the WBC right now. I'm sure he could get an easy ranking. I don't think that would be an issue. But more to the point is, Lara is a, Jesus, I'm drawing a blank. He's with, you know, with DAZN, and O'Shaquie Foster's now with Top Rank. And with Lara coming off of that performance, maybe Foster would show him some love because of his name, but right now I don't think there'd be much interest there, because I think Foster's gonna have better options, if that makes sense. Then you got Shavkat Rakhimov, the former IBF champion. He just fought Eduardo Nunez and got knocked out. I doubt Rakhimov would want to fight Lara next. I just think it'd be too risky for him coming off of a knockout loss, so I don't see that one. Then there's WBA champion Lamont Roach Jr. If Lamont Roach was still with Golden Boy, I would say that this fight would be a possibility, but Roach also has 2 mandatories due, and he's not with Golden Boy anymore, so I don't see this one being possible for Lara. Then you got Hector Luis Garcia. I like the matchup, but I don't think it would be possible to make. Plus, I don't know if it's the best matchup for, like, if it's a smart matchup for Lara next. You know, Garcia is coming off of two straight losses, but the second one was controversial, and I think it would be a good crossroads matchup, but Garcia's with the PBC, and Lara is with DAZN. Then you got Oscar Valdez, the former 2-division champ. Would love this matchup, really would love this matchup, but I doubt it can happen with Valdez is going to fight Liam Wilson next. We'll see what happens there, but I just think after that, he's not going to want to take a risk with a guy that's on the other side of, on another side of the street, because Valdez is with Top Rank and Lara is with DAZN. And then there's Mark Magsayo. I would love this matchup right here. I think it'd be an absolute war between these two guys, but I don't think it's possible. I just think it's if Magsayo is still tied with the PBC, I just think it's not likely to happen, but I would love to see Lara do it. And then finally, there's Edward Vasquez, another fight I'd love to see. I think the fight could be easily made, but would Lara want to get in there and go to war with after the performance he just had? So what do I think Lara's going to do next? I honestly think Lara's going to end up taking another tune-up bout, maybe 2 of them in a row, and get a couple knockouts and get his feet back to where they were. I think that's what he's going to attempt to do. He's probably going to really build himself back up, or have to build himself back up in 2024. So that's it. That's what I got. That's my what's next on former featherweight world champion Mauricio Lara following a lackluster draw in February. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You been hit with the truth.